Does it work now? There we go. All right. All right, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Fieldhouse on the beautiful campus of Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln High School for tonight's Wisconsin Valley Conference Girls game, Wisconsin Rapids and Merrill. Steve Maves, Paul Jaglinski, Olivia Zimmerman here with you tonight from the Fieldhouse. If we had anything like a game last night's Lincoln boys and Wausau East, we're in for a treat, as we would expect tonight. Senior night here at Wisconsin Rapids, as well as these two teams played 9 days ago with a 1-point win for the Merrill Blue Jays. Pregame show brought to you by Nakusa Port Edward State Bank. At Nakusa Port Edward State Bank, you can expect an experience filled with individualized personal care unique to you and your business. They're more than 100 years of serving the Wisconsin Rapids area makes them your neighbors, your friends, and your family. Nakusa Port Edward State Bank, strong enough to protect you, large enough to serve you, and small enough to know you. Again, Paul, these two teams met 9 days ago as a 1-point win for Merrill. Maya Ott surpassed 1,000 points, but talking to Coach DeBoer before the game, 3 of his girls out with 2 of them with boots on as we look down here. Could be tough sledding here tonight for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, good news is one of those players not in the boot is Maya Ott. Yeah. So Maya Ott, 1,000-point scorer for the Blue Jays, understanding that she's closing in with a chance to break the Merrill School record. So congratulations to Maya. So looking forward to going ahead and watching her play. But really want to focus more on the Rapids Lincoln Raiders. The last time that we were here, we saw them beat a really good Reedsburg team, led, of course, by Sydney Cherney. And they thought they really stepped up. My Red Cloud in that game went ahead and really took over in the second half, had nice contributions. And I was impressed. That was as good as I've seen Rapids Lincoln play. And as you get to the end of the year, that's when you really want to be playing your best basketball. Of course, the seeding meeting is going to come out on Sunday, and this game should have a positive impact on where these two teams are playing. Right now, the Zaleski supercomputer projects the Rapids Lincoln Raiders to be,
I think, a 15.
A 15, and they're projecting Merrill to be at 7. Of course, we'll find out for sure at 11 o'clock on Sunday, and then we'll find out where we'll have a chance to talk and break down further on the Zaleski show, and that's going to be starting at 2:30 on Sunday.
Yep.
So that'll lead us right into the Super Bowl. So should be a super game tonight. We got a Super Bowl Sunday coming up, and you will get a chance to talk high school girls basketball on Sunday afternoon as well. So very exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. And with that, again, Mike Wendlandt has put in hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours to put these brackets and these projections together and all this. He asked if we should put out another one on Sunday or Saturday morning or Saturday night, Sunday morning before the state releases them, because the week of these games won't be factored into Mike's formula that he has. But again, big shout out to Mike Wendlandt, Katie Lecton for all their hard work bringing you the projections that we're assuming, and we'll find out Sunday morning, are pretty gosh darn accurate.
And if you want to go ahead and get a sneak preview for your sectional, your team, really all the different sectionals, all that information can be found on ZaleskiSports.com.
Yep. And
then go ahead and just click on becoming a VIP member, and you get an opportunity to see all the different brackets plus some behind-the-scenes content that you can find on ZaleskiSports.com. So, again, I would strongly encourage you to go ahead and check that out. Steve, what an outstanding night of just high school basketball around the state, as many conference championships will be decided. Congratulations to the Lakeland Thunderbirds, who won the Great Northern Conference tonight with the victory over Rylander already. We've got Spash and Marshfield for the Valley on the network. Over in the Fox Valley, you got Hortonville playing Nina, with a chance for the winner to go ahead and claim a share of the title. Marinette and Freedom over in I guess it's the Eastern Valley now, I believe.
Northeastern
Conference. So really a great night of basketball all the way across the board. We'll try to do our best to keep you involved in all the different games.
Absolutely right. Again, it's 1 week left after tonight's, or next week is the final regular season week of the girls basketball season. Paul and I will get into it, and I talk to the girls all the time, boys all the time in these post-game interviews, just how quick this season has seemed to go. Not a lot of cancellations, obviously, no snow, except for a blizzard earlier in January. But again, we've been pretty fortunate this winter with the weather that we've had. So we're going to turn over to our PA announcer for our pregame announcements and our national anthem. Watch high school girls basketball here on Zaleski Sports. Our pregame show brought to you by Nakusa Port Edward State Bank. You can expect an experience filled with individualized personal care unique to you and your business. There are more than 100 years of serving the Wisconsin Rapids area makes them your neighbors, your friends, and your family. Nakusa Port Edward State Bank, strong enough to protect you, large enough to serve you, and small enough to know you. And here is your national anthem. All right, welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids, Lincoln Fieldhouse here on the beautiful campus of Wisconsin Rapids Senior High. As, again, Paul mentioned, a lot of big-time games around the state tonight as we wind down the high school regular season. As the starting lineups first for the Merrill Blue Jays, of course, head coach by Mike DeBuer, is led by Maddie Ott, Sophie Wendorf, Maya Ott's in there as well, as you would expect. 1,000-point score for the young lady. Number 15, Ava Dietert. And number 21 is Haley Rint for the Merrill Blue Jays. And for the Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Red Raiders, a couple of seniors. It is senior night here tonight at Wisconsin Rapids. Lights go out here at the Fieldhouse, as we will have your starting lineups here momentarily. Senior number 1 is Emma Schillinger. Gabby Nilitz starting. Number 12 is Kristen Radke. Number 23 is Sydney Holberg. And the two Rapids seniors, Emma Schillinger and Jazz Red Cloud. Great contingency always here for Jazz, and again, we appreciate everyone tuning in here tonight on Zaleski Sports as they go through some of the accolades for Miss Red Cloud. Some, as mentioned, big-time games on the network tonight throughout the state, and a big one going on up in Athens tonight. The Auburndale Eagles 7, Athens Blue Jays 4. They're just underway up in Athens tonight.
As the lights go out, it kind of reminds us old guys of the Michael Jordan days on the introduction, which is outstanding. Also, a compliment to the Wisconsin Rapids Pep Band, who did an excellent job with the national anthem tonight. Solid as always. Very well done by the kids, and I thought it was an excellent rendition.
I will tell you, they did a phenomenal job last night against the East Lumberjacks, but it should be a good one here tonight. Reminder that tonight's broadcast is brought to you in part by Sparhawk Trucking. They become one of the area's leading trucking companies, reliably hauling for over 44 years. Come work for the best and learn more at sparhawktrucking.com. All right. Here we go. And the opening tip won by Sydney Holberg and Wisconsin Rapids.
Looks like Merrill's coming out playing a 2-3 zone.
And an early turnover there for Wisconsin Rapids. 12 seconds into this one here from the Lincoln Fieldhouse. Again, in our Key Savings Bank halftime report, we for sure will give you score updates from around the state. If you have any score updates, let us know. Pass them along, and we'll announce them here during the game. Maya goes baseline, and Rint is going to get fouled and head to the free throw line for 2. Well, that's our game.
Looks like the foul is going to be on number 4 for Wisconsin Rapids. That is
Gabby Nilitz.
Gabby Nilitz with picking up her first. So if I remember right, in the Reedsburg game, Gabby also got herself in a little foul trouble, but did an outstanding job of flustering and trying to turn Sydney Cherney, which was, really a fun contest to go ahead and see. Cherney, of course, leading the state in points per game as well as rebounding per game now, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, she just passed 2,000 rebounds or 1,000 rebounds in her career. Crazy.
That seems like a pretty good number as Rint goes ahead and misses them both. So 0-0 early on here, 17:24 to go, first half. Merrill continues to play that 2-3 zone.
Gabby Nilitz three-pointer front rim tipped up, taken by Radke. A Holberg quick release triple is off the mark. That's one big reason Rapids was able to knock off Reedsburg a couple of weeks ago, was just how well they shot from beyond the arc.
And you could already see one of the challenges of playing a 2-3 zone is Merrill gave up that rebound. It's tough to rebound in the zone. It seems a little counterintuitive. You put 3 down low, you're like, oh, I should be able to rebound. But it just doesn't seem to be the case.
That was Schillinger at the top of the key. Swings it back around. Holberg back to Schillinger. Finds Red Cloud in the lane. Good pass down low. Radke is up and in. And Rapids has a 2-0 lead. Good ball movement there for the Red Raiders against that zone. Rint swings it over to Maddie Ott. Down low to Maya. Back out to Maddie. Straight man-to-man defense. Emma Schillinger all over Ott. And on the floor, gets triple team, gets her ripped away, did Ava Dietert for the Blue Jays.
Into the front court comes the Raiders. Once again, being patient, working that ball around, attacking that with a high post.
Nilitz on the left wing for 3 is off the rim. Schillinger chases it down. A nice rebound. Give the effort points to Emma Schillinger and the scoring points to Sydney Holberg.
Coach DeBurr not happy on the sideline. Once again, Merrill giving up way too many offensive rebounds that are leading the early transition buckets.
Dietert all the way to the rim. She got it to go and one. Good take by the junior Ava Dietert. She'll head to the line for an and one. Score from Waupaca, our first game that's going to finish tonight. Waupaca 44, Luxembourg Casco 33. That's 30 seconds left in that one. That's a big win for Waupaca over a good Luxembourg Casco team. And off the mark on the free throw.
Congratulations, Comets.
Yep.
Waupaca Comets. Over in Almond, you have the Central Wisconsin Conference champion Pacelli Cardinals, currently tied with Almond 13-13. Check that, make it 16-13, Almond with the lead.
Three-pointer, Schillinger back rim, and chase down again. Another offense rebound, and it's going to go to conversation to be had with our officials here. That's going to be Wisconsin Rapids basketball. Spash Marshfield to the court at Marshfield High School. 1 point win for Spash last week, or 11 days ago. As Spash looking to clinch another Valley title.
In boys basketball, early on action, the Assumption Royals up 15-2 over the Abbotsford Falcons over in Abbotsford. A big one tomorrow on the network as Assumption welcomes currently in the number 4 ranked team in Division 4, Kohler. I'm going to call them the Faucets, but they're not the Faucets.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Their logo is an airplane, so I'll have to take a look at that. Red Cloud in the lane, open Nilitz, Schillinger. Wow, ball movement for the Red Raiders. Exceptional, and a three-pointer for Sydney Holberg.
That is pretty basketball. Working the zone, making it swing back and forth. Holberg sets her feet, knocks in the triple. 7-2, the early lead, 14:40 to go here, first half from Rapids Lincoln. 2
big-time games on the network tomorrow. You mentioned Assumption and Kohler. The nightcap of tomorrow night is going to be Eau Claire Memorial hosting Marshfield. in boys basketball over at Memorial.
Oh, and by the way, speaking with the theme of big games, over in Menominee tomorrow night, Menominee takes on Eau Claire Memorial for what I believe is the Big Rivers championship as well. So I'm sure during the broadcast we'll be able to go ahead and provide you with a few scores from that game as well. But again, conference championships galore coming down on tonight. Many of the games on the network, but really just the best time of the year.
Absolutely right. And again, just going quickly.
So 14 minutes to go here in the first half. There's the drive. Just off the rim, and here comes the Raiders in the front court. So 13:50 to go, 7-2. Rapids Lincoln's got the early lead over Merrill. Merrill continues to go ahead and work that zone.
Couple of substitutions getting ready here for Wisconsin Rapids. Red Cloud 14-footer is off the mark. Rebound taken by Matty Ott. It's loose. Chased down again by Nilitz. Coach DeBoer continuously frustrated with the offensive rebounds, as Paul mentioned.
So it's so hard in the zone because, again, with the zone, you're guarding an area, you're guarding a space. So when that ball comes, most of those shots are missed, just like that one to the weak side. And a lot of times you get long shots against the zone. So long shots equal long rebounds. And then if you're not active on the weak side with your top girl dropping down, you leave a vacant section of the zone. As a result, you give up a lot of offensive rebounds, and it makes coaches very crabby. Not this one. I'm always pleasant and very supportive on the sideline. But Coach DeBoer can be a little fiery, and he's trying to tell his girls right now that we need a little bit more effort on the sideline, ladies, as, once again, Rapids executes on the inbound, and they take an early 9-7 lead.
Holberg with 7 herself to the basket. Just ripped out of the hands by Holberg. Sydney all the way to the front court. She gets fouled. She's going to get called for the travel with 12:55 to go in this first half. Yeah, big time win for the Comets. That's our first game finished up tonight on the network. I think we ended up with 14 maybe on Zaleski Sports. No, 11 tonight on Zaleski Sports. So
only 11. Kind of a light night on the network. I think there was it last week, maybe the Reedsburg night that we had. Was that the record number of night?
It may have been. Next Friday is a very, very busy night as well. I think I counted with our inclusion of the Milwaukee area games, 14 or 15 next Friday night to close out the boys' regular season, or to close out the girls' regular season weekend. There's a long three for Sophie Wendorf. Buries the triple for the Blue Jays. Big time shot there. Much needed for Merrill.
So you said last week on Friday, I believe it was the first time that these two teams met. Obviously, that's a reschedule because of the snow date, I would assume.
I'm guessing so.
Yep. So, you get a chance to see a team again in a week go around, even though Merrill's missing a few players. You get a fresh film. You see how it was attacked. I would expect this to be another really competitive game, and early on we have it. It's 9-5, 11:55 here to go in the first half. Blue Jays' foul was number 12.
Miss Wendorf, Sophie Wendorf.
Sophie Wendorf, so that's her first personal, team second.
Red Cloud inbound. That's Kuhr. Top of the key for Holberg, right side for Radke. Again, against this zone, Holberg, left wing. Back over to Lexi Kuhr. Lexi had a big game against Reedsburg, if I remember right, as well, for the Red Raiders.
I think everybody had a big game against Reedsburg. We put them all in the house. It was a really exciting night here, at Rapids. It seems like a good win, and certainly one that can help you build as you get into the postseason. You meet Reedsburg, you kind of look at your bracket and go, man, up and down. Should be able to take a look at it.
Lexi Kuhr off the mark, tipped around, and it's going to be taken by Maya Ott. Maya into the front court on the right side against Kuhr. Hands off to Wendorf. Three-pointer, top of the key is good for Haley Rent.
Haley was cool as a cucumber on that shot. Kind of made it with the out of mind of, I got nothing. Ran back, take a look at it. But 9-8, 11 minutes to go here in the first half. Good back-and-forth contest. Merrill, after a slow start, really has come on hot with shooting, and I believe is on an 8-0 run here.
As the Red Raiders still lead 9-8. Rentz was a late add to the starting lineups with the injuries that the Blue Jays have, and Jazz Red Cloud says my senior night is going to be a good one. She puts it in for 2.
Fancy left-hand move, attacking that open space in the zone.
10:20 to go here in this one, in the first half anyway. Tipped up by Holberg and out of bounds. For those curious, in the Valley, in the Wisconsin Valley, not the Fox Valley or the Chippewa Valley, but Spash Marshfield tied at 7, 13 minutes to go in the first. 11-8, Wisconsin Rapids on top. Brent thought about it again. Dietert hands it off to Matty Ott.
So one of the things that you're noticing with Wisconsin Rapids,
Maya Ott's too strong in the 3.
is they're coming below the dribble handoff, which is what's creating that space for those open looks for Merrill that's been able to knock down those threes. Might be an adjustment Rapids has to make is come over the top of that dribble handoff where you're a little less vulnerable to the drive.
Lexi Kaur, a nice take to the basket. She puts it in for 2.
Back-to-back drives extending back to 13-8, 9:45 here to go in the first half.
Brenna Javorek.
God bless you.
Check in. As Ott all the way to the basket, left it short. She rips it out away from Wisconsin Rapids. It's loose. Taken by Matty Ott.
Great hustle there by Ott.
Rent is going to be blocked by Kaur, or excuse me, by Radke. Nilitz, left side for Natalie Haddow, checked in for Wisconsin Rapids, number 43. That's going to be taken away by Wendorf for Merrill. Dribbles to the right side, hands off to Ott, over to Ott. 3-pointer for Matty Ott is airballed. Rebound taken by Haddow.
Good look there for Ott from the corner. That's a shot that Merrill definitely wants. Didn't knock it down, but she's got to keep shooting that one.
Game up in Athens, 16-14 Auburndale. Girls basketball all the way to the rim. Kaur gets fouled, and she'll head to the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Call Jamie Wenzel the Serve Pro for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. 8:38 to go in this one. Kaur makes the first one.
14-8, 8:38 to go.
Second one is smooth for Alexi Kaur. Emma Schillinger checks back in for the Red Raiders, leading by 7.
Jamie Wenzel free throw line was kind to her on both attempts. 2 really good-looking free throws there. So Jason Zaleski would say the first quarter in play, or first quarter has now been completed with Rapids up by 7.
Great crowd on hand here and up in Marshfield. That gym is hard to pack, but there's a lot of people in those wooden bleachers at Marshfield tonight. Haddow lost it, taken away by Dietert with 8:10 to go.
Something in the air when it comes to that Marshfield Senior High this year. The boys team obviously very impressive.
Wendorf off the mark, rebound taken by Radke, up ahead to Kaur. Lost it for a second, double dribbled, and it's going to be out of bounds to Wisconsin Rapids with 7:57 to go. Awkward dribbling there by Alexi Kaur. Jazz Red Cloud checks back in for Haddow.
At the half, Almond is up over Pacelli 23-17 as that game has just gone to halftime over there for those keeping track.
Red Cloud 3 in and out. A lot of contact. It's saved, and then Jazz comes away with it. Step through. Gabby Nilitz long 3 is too strong. Tipped up. Radke tips it to herself. Emma Schillinger over to Red Cloud.
Once again, the story of this game right now is second chance rebounding. Rapids Lincoln is just killing them on the boards.
Red Cloud for 3 open. In and out. Halfway down and more contact. It's going to be a jump ball to Merrill with 7:25 to go. Whether you need residential, commercial, or industrial electrician work, you can rely on Econ Electric. For every job, it's done safe, done right, on time, every time. Econ Electric, Wisconsin Rapids. 7:20 to go here in the first. Quick moving first half. Down low, blocked again by Radke. Red Cloud comes away with it. Red Cloud up ahead to Radke and saves it to Kaur. The runner for Lexi may have been partially blocked. Nylitz on the right side. And the Red Raiders reset things as Schillinger almost threw it away.
You know, Steve, I was just going to say for both teams, good ball movement, better defense. Both teams playing really hard in this game. Scrappy battles.
Schillinger on the left side. Red Cloud. Three-pointer for Nylitz, front rim. Again, tipped by Radke. And it's going to be out of bounds to Wisconsin Rapids with 6:40 to go in this one. It is the Kohler Blue Bombers.
Ooh, the Blue Bombers. I like it.
It was in the back of my mind the whole half. I couldn't get it out of my head.
Again, that's tomorrow on the network at 3 o'clock. Go checking them out. Undefeated team coming to Assumption in boys basketball. Obviously might be a contender with Marathon for a potential boys state title preview or game down there.
Three-pointer for Red Clouds off the mark. Radke, another offensive rebound for Wisconsin Rapids. 6:15 to go. Kaur all the way to the basket is good for Lexi Kaur. She's got 6. It's going to be a timeout taken. We'll step aside. It's a full timeout. Rapids leads by 9 back after this. Zaleski Sports.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Wisconsin River Orthopedics has been providing comprehensive care to Wood County for over 50 years. We offer urgent care for orthopedic pain and injuries, joint replacement, along with focused sports medicine care from evaluation to rehabilitation. Our facilities offer a spacious rehab center to get you back to doing what you love most, along with the latest technology in our ambulatory surgery center and a comfortable open MRI. Stop living with pain and limited range in your joints. Turn to Wisconsin River Orthopedics and get back to the way life is meant to be.
All right, welcome back to the Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Fieldhouse as the Red Raiders lead 17-8. Sophie Wendorf out of the timeout was off the mark. Red Raiders into the front court is senior Emma Schillinger. Only 2 seniors on this team for Wisconsin Rapids. Schillinger and Red Cloud as the Red Raiders lead this one early here. And not early, it's 5:40 to go in the first half. Rapids looking to pick up win number 8 of the year.
One thing I will say, though, Steve, is that you say early, but this game has had incredible game flow.
Yeah.
Officials doing a nice job. Girls hustling up and down, making plays. Got some points going on. Good night of basketball here at Rapids Lincoln.
Yeah, it's there's a 3-pointers off the mark. It's so important for as many games as we've done. Just how nice it is to have good game flow. Not a lot of stoppages, not a lot of turnovers. Just let them keep playing, and it's been nice so far.
Lincoln's got to keep shooting. They're getting outstanding looks that have been halfway down. The home rims are supposed to be kind to you, Steve, and they've not been kind on the bounce tonight. But they're getting a lot of good looks. I expect that they're going to continue to fall for Rapids Lincoln. But in the front court comes Merrill.
Wendorf with it on the baseline. Gabby Nylitz picked up her second foul. Hands off to Maddie Ott. Gets bodied. Maya Ott. Maddie with it now. Dribbles through the congestion. There's a 3-pointer on the left side. Airballed. It's going to be out of bounds to Wisconsin Rapids. Reminder that Mariani Packaging Company, located on the east side of Wisconsin Rapids, just 15 minutes from Plover, is hiring. Full-time day and night shift food manufacturing positions are available at the largest independent dried fruit processor and packer in the U.S. Visit Mariani.com to view open positions. That's WIAA.com.
Shout out to our good friend Greg Scott, who's checking in, letting us know that the Moisenny boys are up 77-12 over Tomahawk at the half.
Oh, Tom King's going to have his work cut out for him tonight. That's for sure. To try and get that one exciting, I guess. 19-8 is the last basket for Wisconsin Rapids, made by Sydney Holberg, or not Sydney Holberg. I'll figure it out here. It might have been Sydney. The runner for Ott is off the mark. And Dieter puts it in for the Blue Jays.
So exchanging back and forth, 19-10, 3:40 to go here, first half.
3:35 left. Again, smooth moving first half. Holberg, the runner in the lanes, left short. Radke, another offensive rebound. Can't get it to go, but she'll head to the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Reminder to call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened.
Coach DeBoer very, very frustrated over on the sideline, but not frustrated with the officials, frustrated with his team. Getting the stops that he wants, kind of got that mid-range shot, need to be able to come down and secure that rebound. He was telling his ladies we need to go ahead and grab that, as unfortunately
Kristen Radke.
Kristen Radke misses the first Jamie Wenzel free throw shot. Good news is she gets another one. Not sure what the record for the largest comeback is, but if Tomahawk can pull that off and go ahead and overcome the 67-point deficit at half, we might have a developing story, Steve.
That's unbelievable. 75 points or 77 points in the first half is remarkable.
I think at this point that they're looking for Tom Brady. As we get a moving screen called violation on Merrill. Number 15 for them, that is going to be
Ava Dietert.
Ava Dietert, unfortunately not coming set, getting outside of her frame. 20-10, 3:14 to go here, first half.
Kudos to Tom King for trying to make that one.
Would you say upset brewing in Marshfield as the Smash Panthers find themselves down 19-12, 7:25 here to go in the first half.
Kristen Radke finally gets called for a foul on a rebound. Finally, a good looking box out there for Merrill. 3 minutes left, 20-10, Red Raiders here in the first.
It just, since it's Super Bowl Sunday, it just makes me want to say, the Raiders. That's a great steal by Holberg. And in the open floor she goes. Pretty right-hand finish, length of the floor to go ahead and extend the lead by 12. 22-10, 2:45 to go here, first half. Great play by Holberg on both ends.
Yeah, 11 points already here in the half for Sydney as the Red Raiders extend their lead to 12. Jarovic all the way to the basket is off the mark. Rebound taken by Riley Hasberg, sophomore.
Really strong rebound by Riley. That's a good-looking board. It starts to break.
Schillinger is going to get fouled, and Emma is going to head to the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Jamie Wenzel, call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro, like it's never even happened. Kudos to Cale Jacoby as well. He's got a blowout brewing, I think, in that game as well. Assumption and Abbotsford boys. Assumption was up big in that one. I think they might be at halftime. Schillinger is 1 for 2 from the line as she will check out as Jazz Red Cloud back in. Oh, Assumption's made it, or Abbotsford's made it close, 30-20 with 40 seconds to go in that first half. Just a ton of games on the network tonight. If you're bored, go to ZaleskiSports.com. Obviously, you already know that because you're watching here.
And we appreciate you watching here. We appreciate all our sponsors that are able to go ahead and allow us to bring you free basketball, as there's a bucket for Ott, making this thing 23-12. Minute 50 to go here in the first half.
Yeah, her first points tonight for Maya Ott, the leading scorer on this Blue Jays team. Radke, right side for Red Cloud. Back out to Red Cloud with 95 seconds to go. Coeur puts her head down and loses it, throws it into the gut of Ott. Ott all the way to the basket against Red Cloud. She gets fouled. And my Ott will head to the free throw line. And that will give us time to remind you that you need to pick up your pet's favorites from Fleet Farm. Find everything from food and treats to toys and health products under one roof from all the brands you trust. Dogs or cats, they've got you covered. Shop your pet's everyday essentials at Fleet Farm. We always talk highly of Fleet Farm. My son went to go get his hair cut today, and the reward was Mom taking him to Fleet Farm to use a Christmas gift card that he got. And he brought Dad some good treats, too. And the candy section is always top-notch at Fleet Farm. I don't know how – Fleet Farm's been around for a long time. They have never changed their jelly beans. They should never change their bag jelly beans.
I can't get enough of their trail mix and their cashews, to be honest with you. They also have some spices there that are really interesting to find. The Sportsman spices at Fleet Farm, absolutely outstanding. Oh, yes, yeah, absolutely. Fleet Farm, man's ball. If it's not at Fleet Farm, it's not worth having. So,
25-14, 1 minute to go here in the first from Wisconsin Rapids. Dieter in the corner. Drives baseline against Radke. Just throws up there. She's going to get fouled. And Dieter will head to the free throw line.
Good attack by Dieter. A good decision to go ahead and work down the baseline. Get herself to the free throw line. Two important buckets here, Steve. There's a big difference between going in at the half, single digits versus double digits in terms of where it goes, as she calmly steps up and makes the first free throw. 52.4 to go, 25-15. Rapids Lincoln has pretty much led throughout the entire first half, got off to a strong start to this particular ball game. Merrill came back, I believe, had it at 9-8, and now Rapids Lincoln has once again extended it.
Dieter 2 for 2 from the line. As Lexi Kaur into the front court for the Red Raiders. Sydney Holberg's had a big first half. Kaur back with it. Haddow into the lane, kicks it out. See what Rapids does here. See if they run out as Kaur picks up her dribble. Sydney Holberg all the way to the lane. The runner for Sydney. Left hand is good. Sydney is got two more.
Interesting adjustment for Rapids. So they started this game in a 2-1-2 look, trying to feed that high post. Now what they've done is they've gone to a more traditional baseline runner, and it's created driving lanes where they've been able to get downhill. It's kind of – Merrill's going to have to make the adjustments with the different-looking attack.
Tarovic's going to get blocked with 5 seconds left. See what they do. Give it to Holberg. 3-2. Three-pointer is up. It is off the mark. Too strong for Sydney. Frustrated with herself. She didn't get a better shot off. One half of the books. Key Savings Bank halftime report coming up next. It is Wisconsin Rapids 27, Merrill 16. Back after this. Lesky Sports.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale. We have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Welcome. How may we help you?
New windows, new garage, new car, swimming pool. Tuition, we're not talking scholarship here. And a vacation.
Our affordable home equity line of credit may be just what you need.
medical expenses, braces for our youngest. How about the dog? Roof. How about the roof? And did I mention how long I wanted that vacation to be?
Your money, your life. How may we help you?
Welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids. Time now for your Key Savings Bank halftime report. Key Savings Bank, unlock the best home, auto, commercial, and personal loans in the Rapids area at Key Savings Bank. No matter what you're financing, Key Savings Bank has a personal touch to put you at ease. Dream big, small rates, Key Savings Bank. First half scoring, first for the Red Raiders, Emma Schillinger with 1, Kristen Radke 5, Lexi Coors 6, Sydney Holbrook 13, Jazz Red Cloud with 2. For the Merrill Blue Jays, Sophie Wendorf's got 3, Maya Ott's got 4, Ava Dietrich's got 6, and Haley Rintz got 3. That's the 27-16 score here from Wisconsin Rapids.
I think, too, really jump off the page stories at you in this game is Maddie Ott, 1,000-point scorer for Merrill, does not have a point in the first half. Rapids paying some special attention to her on defense. If Merrill's going to get back in this in the second half, they're going to go ahead and have to really find a way to get her open. And for Rapids Lincoln, what a terrific first half for Sydney Holberg. I thought that she was active on both ends of the floor, attacking the basket, going ahead and getting to the hoop, even though early on her shot wasn't falling. 27-16 here at the half. Really a nice ball game going on.
See if we can get you some scores from around the Zaleski Sports Network tonight. This one's not on the network, but a little intriguing. Athens and Auburndale tied at 16. Both of them, or 26, excuse me. Both teams finishing second in their respective Merrillwood spots.
A game developing on the network, which maybe doesn't have implications of immediate, but pretty interesting, is Almonds currently up 29-22 over the Pacelli Cardinals at home. That game's got 13-16 to go. So that would be, Pacelli's only got the 1 loss on the year, obviously trying for that undefeated record in conference. So big ball game happening there. Over in Marshfield for first place in the Valley, Marshfield is currently up 26-19 on the Spash Panthers. About 3 minutes to go in the first half as Jada Seibert's about to go ahead and step to the free throw line.
Mosinee 87, Tomahawk 15. Again, that is not wrong. It's not a mistype. Mosinee leads by 72 against Tomahawk, still with 14 and a half minutes left in the game. Assumption leads Abbotsford at the half. Paul mentioned that one. We're 11 here. And
earlier tonight, Wapaka on the network knocked off Luxembourg Cascard. That's a big win for the Comets. Congratulations to them. And maybe what I think is kind of the game of the night in the state, the Hortonville Polar Bears, led, of course, by McDonald All-American UConn commit Allie Zabel, has got an early lead over, the Hortonville, with what I think is a leading candidate for 2025, Rainey Wilson, Player of the Year, is up 11-7 over the Neenah Rockets. And, of course, Neenah is where Allie Zabel, McDonald All-American UConn commit, plays. So really an interesting ball game that has huge implications at the top of the Fox Valley Association.
As what other games we got here? Columbus and Gilman. Girls. See what we got over here. Before we take another quick break, in our Key Savings Bank halftime report. Again, you can find all these games. Head over to SaleskySports.com and find your game that you would like to tune into.
And I'll see if I can get you an Assumption boys score here as well, Steve.
Columbus leads Gilman on the girls' side 23-19. It's still 23-19. Missed shot there. Oshkosh West, Kaukauna. That might be an interesting one. Oshkosh West was up early on Kaukauna. Kaukana's really had a roller coaster of a season on the boys' side. Still, obviously, one of the better teams in the state and one of the toughest, if not the toughest, overall conference in the state in the Fox Valley Association.
At the half, the Assumption Catholic Royal Boys 30, Abbotsford Falcons 21. Again, as a reminder, tomorrow on the network at 3 o'clock, Assumption welcomes the Kohler Blue Bombers, although I'm going to refer to them as the Faucets because it's where my mind's at this point. But they're going to go ahead and play. And for those of you, just kind of a reminder, if you're around tomorrow, check it out on the network. Kohler currently undefeated, I believe 19-0, 18-0 on the year, ranked 4th in Division 4. Really looking forward to go ahead and getting a chance to see them live. Really with Logan Nystrom for Assumption, going to have 2 of the better boys shooters in the state going ahead and in the gym. Hopefully you can join us for that particular ball game. And then tomorrow night over in Eau Claire Memorial, really a big time game as the Marshfield Tigers go ahead and do battle with Eau Claire Memorial. That should have big time seating implications and could be a potential even sectional preview. So really just the best time of the year. So many big games going on right now.
Absolutely. And we will take another quick break, 2.5 minutes before we start our second half here in Wisconsin Rapids. Red Raiders lead 27-16. Back with your second half after this. Zaleski Sports.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield in Chili, is your Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. Big or small, Chili Implement has all the best equipment waiting for you. From farm tractors to lawn care, plus work and have fun in a Kubota side-by-side. Choose Chili Implement for your parts and service too. Chili Implement, open Monday through Saturday to serve you and 24/7 online at chiliimplement.com.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Hi, I'm Shai from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Second half underway here in Wisconsin Rapids. A reminder that halftime report is brought to you by Key Savings Bank. Unlock the best home, auto, commercial, and personal loans in the Rapids area. Key Savings Bank. No matter what you're financing, Key Savings Bank has a personal touch for you to ease. Green big, small rates. Key Savings Bank has Sidney Holberg up to 15 points tonight. And now Nilets to the basket, can't finish. And up and in, Holberg's got 17 tonight.
Well, Holberg is making a case for the Zaleski Sports Highlight House. She has been active on both ends of the floor. Outstanding rebounds, extending the lead 31-16.
Ott off the mark, rebounded by Ott. Rint is off the mark, rebounded by Nilets. Nilets up ahead, tough pass, it's loose, going to be taken away by Rint for the Blue Jays.
You know, Steve, it'll be interesting to see what Coach DeBurr is able to go ahead and do. He's going to have to get Matty Ott going in order to go ahead and get his team back into this particular ball game.
Sophie Wendorf's going to get called for a travel, and that'll remind us that Quality Plus Printing in Wisconsin Rapids can help your business with all of your printing service needs: banners, labels, postcards, programs, and so much more. All with quality custom work, quick turnaround times, and great customer service. Visit QPPrinting.com. Quality Plus Printing, getting your words out in Wisconsin Rapids. Radke out to Schillinger. Red Cloud 3 is off the mark. Tipped around and fought for. It's going to be taken by Maddie Ott for the Blue Jays.
Phil and his staff over at Quality Plus Printing, Steve, really does an outstanding job. Just very complimentary of them. If you need anything done, definitely go his direction. He did just outstanding job, great customer service over there.
Gail Jacoby went over there today and shot a commercial, so we'll have a Quality Plus Printing commercial in our lineup probably next week at some point. So again, big shout out to Phil Hartley, as it's going to be loose taken by Radke. Phil is, if many don't know, Phil is the girls tennis coach at Assumption, as Emma Schillinger is off the mark and has really put that tennis team on the map. It's outstanding.
And of course, proud dad of Maria Hartley, I believe was Miss Wisconsin Rapids, and also state champion is number 15 from Merrill.
Ava Dietert.
Dietert knocks down a big three, 31-19, 15:30 to go. Maria was a great kid to coach as well, just a super kid all the way around, the Hartley family.
15:20 to go, 31-19, Rapids on top. That was a big-time three-pointer by Ava Dietert. A long three-pointer at that as well.
Seems like that's the Caitlin Crowder effect. Holberg lines it up and, of course, knocks it in.
And it's going to be a timeout by Coach Wolding, another three-pointer. She scored all 7 here in the half. Timeout taken by the Red Raiders. We'll take another quick one. Back after this, Zaleski Sports.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's fat bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
.06 to go here in this ball game, 34-19, and Sydney Holberg's got 20 points tonight with still 15 minutes left.
Sydney Holberg's got the eye of the tiger going on right now. She's rising up.
And still just a sophomore for that young lady, still a sophomore. It's going to be kicked. Yep, with 14:54 to go.
You know, Steve, a good example of what coach is doing tonight to Maddie out there. She comes across the floor into the double team, just being pressured the whole way across the board. Compliments to Rapids Lincoln for doing an excellent job keeping her out of the scoreboard tonight.
Maya with it on the right side against Emma Schillinger. One of the better defenders for Wisconsin Rapids. Dietert, that's about where she shot the last three-pointer she made. She's got it now against Sydney Holberg. Right side for Wendorf. Steps into a three off the screen, back rim, chased down by Rent. It's going to get called for the travel with 14:27 to go. Mutual Watson Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. It's mutualwatson.com to find an agent near you. 14:27 to go, 34-19 Wisconsin Rapids.
For those of you keeping track on the network, Pacelli has stormed back and taken a 30-29 lead, 10 minutes to go over in Almond.
Jazz Red Cloud off the mark, rebounded by Wendorf.
One thing that has happened for Rapids Lincoln tonight is they've gotten just about any shot they've wanted against that zone. As there's a steal by Red Cloud, throws it ahead to Holberg.
Holberg on the left side, left hand, can't get it to go, tipped up. Wendorf comes away with it.
Kind of fumbled that layup attempt, and as a result, she got herself a little bit too far underneath the basket on that. As Merrill comes in the front court, 13:54 to go, 34-19, a 15-point game.
It's going to get fouled and head to the free throw line for Merrill. with 13:50 to go. Reminder that get Culligan Water for only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. That's CulliganH, number 20.com.
Hey, Culligan, man. Interesting, over in Athens, the hometown Blue Jays have gone ahead and started to pull away as they find themselves up now at 38-26 over what I think is a really young, up-and-coming Auburndale Eagle team. Not sure what their run this year is going to look like. They're in a really tough sectional with Neelsville, with Bangor, with Westfield. If they get through, New Glarus is maybe waiting on the other side, or Cuba City. But that's a really young, talented team that I think you're going to hear a lot about in the next couple of years.
It's 1 for 2 from the line. And 34-20. Red Cloud. Natalie Haddow with it. Holberg, dribble drive, hands off to Red Cloud. Jess spins in the lane, back out. Good find. Holberg drives baseline up and in. Wow, 22 tonight for Sydney.
Steve, she has done such a great job of attacking. So I know she made the triple earlier, but she has just not settled for that deep three. She's just got to the basket against that zone. And the one thing that really blows up a zone is dribble drive penetration.
Sophie Wendorf hands off to Maddie Ott in the lane against Red Cloud. Jarovic for 3 is good. As Brianna Jarovic, the sophomore, knocks down the 3. It's going to be a timeout taken by Merrill. 36-23 Rapids. Back after this, Zaleski Sports.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
There we go. 13-point game here in Wisconsin Rapids. 13:08 to go. 36-23 Red Raiders.
On the other side of town, in a land far, far away, the Assumption Royals go ahead and find the Assumption Royal boys basketball teams find themselves in a battle with the Abbotsford Falcon, 38-33. Shout out for those looking, as the Abbotsford coach has got a great red blazer on. That takes me back to some glory days of Newman Catholic, of Coach Van Helsian, and of course Zaleski's own Dan Ross sporting a very nifty-looking red blazer back in the old Newman Cardinal days.
Wisconsin Rapids putting on a full-court press here now after a missed shot, or out of bounds to the Blue Jays. 13-point game with 12:45 to go. There's Maya Ott at the top of the key. Dribbles back against Kaur. And tipped out of bounds by Holberg. Hands everywhere.
She has been all over the floor, offensively, defensively. That young lady has played a great ball game tonight.
Maya Ott to inbound. Still looking. Finds Maddie on the right wing against Red Cloud. And it's going to be tipped away and taken away by Jazz. Up ahead to Holberg. Holberg looks down to Kaur. Good find, good finish. Almost there by Maddie Ott.
Really patient move by Ott. Took a right-hand dribble, opened up to her strong side.
And that's out of bounds to Wisconsin Rapids. 12:15 to go. As the weather starts to warm up, cool down, who really knows anymore? Look to Rapid Shemela Heating and Cooling in Wisconsin Rapids. They got more than 100 years of making your home and business comfortable. Call Rapid Shemela Heating and Cooling today. 55 degrees yesterday, 25 degrees cooler today with that strong wind that came through.
Of course, when you think about Rapids Heating and Cooling, you think about our good friend Rob Schill. Yep. Ava Schill, of course, at UWGB. Rob down in Tennessee, going ahead and going to watch her get her first college start for UWGB. Congratulations to Ava and the Schill family. A lot of hard work trying to go ahead and get to this particular moment. Excited for her and thank them for their sponsorship. Again, another one of our great Zaleski Sports sponsors to go ahead and putting in the time. And when you can, please go ahead and visit our patrons. Let them know that Steve Mave sent you. Again, and those are the folks that really allow us to go ahead and bring you high school basketball for free.
Yep, definitely can't do it without them. Tough start for GB down in Tennessee, or Louisiana, down there in Youngsville, Louisiana, against Southeast Louisiana, Nichols, and Eastern Illinois. But they'll get better.
Yeah, we should take a look, see in the box score, see if Ava threw any of those ball games.
We'll take a look in just a moment. Gabby Nilitz, that will do it right now. Gabby's heading to the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro, like it never even happened. Looking for her first points tonight for Gabby Nilitz. Martha Miller from Medford pitched in their first game. The one thing that Green Bay has is a very strong pitching staff, that's for sure. Where am I looking? Here we go. Didn't pitch in the second game. She 2 for 2 from the line for Gabby Nilitz.
38-23, 11-12 to go here in the second half. 15-point game as it's taken away by the Rapids Lincoln Red Raiders, and there's Holberg once again up the floor in transition. I think that's her 24th point of the night, 40-23.
It's a lot. Ava did pitch in the second game, or in the third game. 2 innings, gave up 2 hits, a run, a walk, faced 7 batters, or 8 batters. There you go. Good to see Ava throw some.
And it looks like Martha Miller from Medford. Started that particular ball game. So
two freshmen.
2 freshmen and a little Central Wisconsin connection. Congratulations to Marsha Miller. Wait, that's a little bit of a tongue twister apparently. And Ava Schill, who again both picking up their first collegiate Division I college action. That's
going to be an over and back there against the Merrill Blue Jays as Pacelli is now routing Allman 46-35, 7 minutes left down in Allman Bancroft.
Speaking of which, Steve, just kind of checking on the rest of the network. In boys basketball, Assumption 43, Abbotsford 38. In a ball game where Assumption got up big and Abbotsford has been slowly but surely closing the gap. Over in Marshfield,
Chambers keeps going. Does Sydney Holberg.
Another outstanding dribble drive penetration versus that zone. Over in Marshfield, it is the Tigers 29, Spash Panthers 24, 27 to go. Again, Spash looking to win the Valley Conference outright. Marshfield looking for a piece. At the half, it was Hortonville with the lead on Neenah 29-25, and what it was a pretty good ball game as well. And here it's 42-23 as Holberg once again attacks the basket. Pretty left hand. They're letting her. She has been beating them to the baseline pretty consistently tonight. That time she faked baseline, came up top towards the block and dropped it down. 28 now for her, Steve?
Yep, 28 points. 15 here in the second half. Still 9.5 remaining.
And there's going to be a travel on Ott. Really a tough night for her, Steve, as she has yet to go ahead and find the bottom of the net. Again, Rapids Lincoln has gone ahead and just done a great job of understanding where she is and working her all night long.
Nine and a half to go, 44-23. As Nilitz couldn't pass it in time, and she's going to turn it over.
In reference to one of my favorite head coaches, Coach Klein would say that's cheating, not allowed. Good get by the officiating crew. 44-23, 19-point deficit, 9 minutes and 20 seconds to go here in the second half. Again, Merrill's not out of it yet, but they really need to go ahead and get themselves settled in and start tickling the bottom of the twine.
Ava Dietert is too strong. Rebound taken by Radke for the Red Raiders. 9 minutes to go. And that was going to be poked away. Red Cloud comes away with it. Radke. Red Cloud back on the right side. Down low. Good find. Hasberg left it short. Rebound taken by Maddie Ott with 8:45 to go.
So as a projected 15 seed, Steve, would they have an opening night Tuesday game?
Yep, I believe right now it would be against DC Everest, maybe.
And that's a game that they should host.
Yep, and then they'd have to hit the road on Friday as Radke lays it in. Kristen's got 7.
You know, we started talking at the top of the broadcast tonight with Merrill playing a little bit shorthanded. A couple key contributors out in boots, injured, or out in boot or injured tonight in terms of where it goes. You can really start to see that shortened rotation is starting to hurt them, as it looks like Merrill is starting to wear down as the lead extends to 23 here with 8 minutes to go.
Ott takes it to the rim, can't finish. Rebound taken by the Red Raiders, Jazz Red Cloud. Again, senior night here, only 2 of them for the Red Raiders. There's another one. Schillinger's left short. Rebound taken by Wendorf for the Blue Jays. 7:45 to go. Reminder that, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Get a free quote from Kerry Van Ert. State Farm on auto, homeowners, life insurance, renters, and more for both Wisconsin Rapids and Marshfield. Find Kerry Van Ert State Farm on Facebook to get started today. 7:30 to go. Tied up in Abbotsford. There you go. 6:40 left in there. Wendorf, strong take. Or excuse me, that's Ott. Maya Ott. He's got 2 more. Radke in transition. Kristen Radke for 3. It's a timeout, full timeout, Wisconsin Rapids. How many got left, Olivia? A number of them? All right. We'll be back after this quick one. Zaleski Sports.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
It's simple, but true. Time is money. At Sherrill Tire and Service, we have over 20 mobile service trucks to get you rolling and growing again. Sherrill Tire and Service Centers, your locally owned farm tire dealer.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
7:14 to go here in this one. 49-25, Wisconsin Rapids. As the Red Raiders looking to pick up a win number 8 on the year is Maya Ott quickly into the front court for the Blue Jays. Good hesitation, blocked by Holberg. She's everywhere. And it's going to be taken for the Red Raiders. The hesitation, she's going to get blocked and out of bounds to Wisconsin Rapids. For any size job and needed equipment, look to Woodstreet Rentals, offering a great variety of rental equipment to help you get the job done with delivery service to any job site. That's Woodstreet Rentals. 49-25, 7 minutes to go.
45-45 over in Abbotsford is Assumption, and the Abbotsford boys are knotted up in a tight one. Marshfield starting to pull away from Spash, 33-24, 11:58 to go.
As Kristen Radke will get fouled, she'll head to the serve pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Call Jamie Wenzel a serve pro for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve pro like it never even happened. 6:45 to go, and reminder, got to get them in here. Metallico of Wisconsin Rapids is a leading producer of high-quality aluminum products, a proud supporter of Wisconsin Rapids Community Athletics. Metallico has a number of job openings to grow your career locally. Find your next career path at Metallico in Wisconsin Rapids. Radke goes 2 for 2 from the line. 51-25, 6:40 left.
You know, really, again, Steve, this game has had really excellent game flow back and forth. Wendorf for 3, hits the bottom of the rim. Merrill continuing to compete hard in this particular ball game. 51-28, 6:26 to go.
That was going to be poked away into the game as Rachel Linsmeyer, a sophomore for Wisconsin Rapids. Right side, Dietert. Nobody came out to guard her. 360 around the rim and out. And Nilitz and Dietert fight for it. Jump ball to Merrill with 6:06 remaining here in the ball game. Spectrum Benefit Solutions, they've got offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with businesses of any size to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started today. 6 minutes to go, 51-28.
Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln now shifting to a 2-3 zone.
There's a three-pointer right side is off the mark for Mackenzie Ellenbecker, number 20. There's going to be a foul on Maddie Ott, I believe, of Merrill with 5:50 to go. A lot of games, a lot of high-intensity games. The one in Hortonville going down to the wire. They just started the second half, but it's only a one-point game. Final score from Mosinee.
106 for the Mosinee Indians. 109 for the Mosinee Indians, 26 for the Tomahawk Hatchets. Again, thank you, Greg Scott, for going ahead and sharing the score with us. Mosinee, going to be a tough outcome tournament time. That's sectional 2 with Wausau East, Merrill. A lot of the local teams in there are going to be a really interesting battle. If you're curious to see where your team is going to be at, you can go ahead and check out Zaleski Sports, become a VIP member, get access to the sectional projections or the seating projections that are out there. Again, the girls' projections or the girls' official seatings are announced on this Sunday at 11 a.m. And then you can join Dan Ross, Jason Zaleski, and Zaleski show, coach's preview show, as they'll be talking playoff basketball all the way up to the time of the Super Bowl.
Sydney Holberg trying for 31, and she's got it. Sydney Holberg with 31 tonight.
May I dare say, Steve, Sydney Holberg is on fire. She's in fuego.
54-28, and she's going to add to it. Knock on wood, I've been pretty wrong before, as she's got 33 here for Wisconsin Rapids.
Sydney Holberg doing her best Sydney Cherney impersonation. Somebody has to let Norbert Durst know that there's going to be a single-game high-scoring performer that he's going to have to add to the list. As with 4:24 to go, we'll see if Holberg can continue to add to the total.
And it's going to be a foul on the floor with 4:20 remaining. And SCS Apartment or Home is where you want to live, work, and play all throughout central Wisconsin. The Chippewa Valley and the Fox Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski and make feel right at home. Visit scswiderski.com. As Sydney Holberg will see her night come to an end with 33 points for the Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Red Raiders sophomore. Career high for the young lady and one of the top performers in the state this year. Sophie Wendorf, long three for Sophie.
Also heading to the bench for Rapids Lincoln was number 12, Kristen Radke. She also had a very nice ball game tonight, Steve. I thought she did a lot of nice things on both ends of the floor.
Emma Schillinger with it. Lawrence Schillinger.
Into the ball game now for Rapids, I believe is number 50, Natalie Haddow.
She wasn't on my original one. McKenna Red Cloud, I believe.
Okay.
So the senior playing with her, or the freshman playing with her senior sister, and she lets it fly. It's off the mark. So Red Cloud and Red Cloud playing together, pretty special on a senior night to be able to play with your big sister.
Outstanding. They also have Emma Schillinger still in the ball game. So
Wendorf off the mark.
Getting some senior run tonight.
Emma, and so both sets of sisters into the game here tonight. Emma Schillinger and Lauren Schillinger, number 5, and both Red Cloud sisters into the game as Gabby Nilitz will check in, as Lexi Kaur will check in for the Red Raiders. Nilitz will check out. My apologies. Otts, free throw line, Wendorf on the right side. A reminder that Stop Construction is a premier builder of municipal or industrial water and wastewater treatment systems here in the Midwest. Stop Construction, 100% employee-owned company. It's going to be out of bounds. Again, all these broadcasts can't be made possible without our friends at Solaris. Their customers have enjoyed the same low price for 5 years running. No tricks, no gimmicks, no kidding. Packages starting at $49.99 a month. Visit Solaris.net today and learn more. 2 seniors heading off the floor here tonight to a big round of applause. Emma Schillinger and Jazz Red Cloud will have their senior night to be a successful one here with 3:09 remaining, as the Red Raiders will pick up another conference win here against the Merrill Blue Jays.
You know, Steve, just kind of a good reminder, it's hard to believe that you're coming to the end of February, 1 week left in the season, essentially, you know, for the seniors really to enjoy every moment of it. You just never know when your last game, you know, could be out there. And, well, at the time.
As Lexi Kurl head to the free throw line.
You know, at the time, it feels like it goes by fast, but when you get to be our age and you look back at it, you kind of look back at some of those days and you miss your friends and you miss those opportunities. So, again, congratulations to all the seniors out there.
Yeah, absolutely right. As Lexi Kurl missed that one short. Reminder, Made a Custom Apparel in Stevens Point provides quality decorated apparel from hometown schools and summer teams to corporate and team outings, along with promotional items and sporting goods. It's Made a Custom Apparel, Stevens Point. Still 2:52 to go in this one as Lexi Kurl knocks down the free throw here in Wisconsin Rapids.
57-31, 2:48 to go. Again, just a pretty impressive wire-to-wire.
Sophie Wendorf buries the three. Timeout's going to be taken by Coach DeBuer as he will clear his bench as well here tonight's 30-second timeout. We got a 30-second one. Yep. Just play the wheel. Yeah, all right. We'll play this one quick back after this. Aleski Sports.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
.241 left here in this one as both teams emptying their bench here down the stretch, as we'll get you the names here in just a second for Wisconsin Rapids. We got Michaela Topsky's number 3, Lauren Schillinger's number 5, 42 is Allie Blanchard, 50 is McKenna Red Cloud, and I may have missed one. Oh, number 2 is Rachel Linsmeyer. It's going to be back to the Blue Jays with 2:20 remaining.
For the Blue Jays, you've got number 24.
Brianna Jarovic.
Number 23.
I don't know. Kiskowski is what we're going to say her last name is.
Number 34.
Grace Lee Hall.
Number 20.
Is Mackenzie Ellenbecker.
Let's see. So 20, 34, 24, 23, 33.
Is Takaya Sell. So that's what we got.
Now notice I took Takaya Sell and I let you have Gorozic. Is that what we were going with? Gorozic?
Yeah.
God bless you.
Yeah. My apologies to the Merrill faithful. For those of you tuning in, appreciate you all. That's for sure. But Wisconsin Rapids going to pick up a big win. 96 seconds to go here in this one. As going to be a good win for Coach Wolding.
Afterwards, we're going to go ahead and talk to the two Rapid seniors, and of course to Sydney Holberg. But not that we want you to turn it off, but for those of you that are looking around, Marshfield 41-28 over Spash, 5:45 to go. It looks like Marshfield's going to capture a share of the Valley Conference title. And if you're looking at it with 1:24 to go in boys basketball, Abbotsford 52, Assumption 51. So after having a big lead, Abbotsford has come storming back in that game. It looks like they're going to have a great finish for Cale Jacoby over in Abbotsford.
It's going to be out of bounds to Wisconsin Rapids. Hey, everybody, Brian Roosh is your Central Wisconsin Whitetail Properties land specialist. Turn to Brian for all your hunting property questions and needs. That's Brian Roosh, Whitetail Properties.
You get some jelly beans, you get some hunting land, you get a combination of Fleet Farm and Whitetail Properties. You can't take a look at it again. Brian Roosh here in Wisconsin Rapids.
Red Cloud 3, and it's going to be chased down. Schillinger, it's going to be a jump ball with 47 seconds to go. Wisconsin River Orthopedics, they encourage you to stop living with the pain. Come see them and let's get you back to living your life to the fullest. For joint pain, rehabilitation, urgent care, and more, come to Wisconsin Wisconsin River Orthopedics in Wisconsin Rapids.
Notice that where the earlier where the Lincoln band was playing the national anthem, our good buddy Michael Comer is over there. Shout out to Michael Comer and Rapids Area Sports here, going ahead and getting some coverage in.
Yeah, just had a birthday yesterday. I think Michael did. So big late shout out birthday to Michael.
Somewhere at home, I'm sure Brian Roosh is sitting on the deck overlooking his property out there, thinking about Whitetail Properties and perhaps watching some Assumption highlights, which is nice. Probably checking out as the Royals just went ahead and took a lead, 53-52, 30 seconds to go on the Crosstown Network.
40 seconds left down low. Jerovic is going to get it and one here with 35 and a half seconds remaining. Reminder to stick around for our Next Step Prosthetics post-game show in 35 game seconds, as Jerovic will head back to the free throw line. The and one is good for the sophomore. She played some good minutes tonight for Coach DeBuer, as the Red Raiders will pick up this win here. Red Cloud, 15-footer. McKenna is off the mark. Rebound taken by Ellenbecker. Jerovic dribbled it off her foot, tried to save it out of bounds with 18 seconds remaining.
Over in Abbotsford, Abbotsford got fouled. They went to the free throw line, missed the first one, down two, sitting to the line with 9.8 seconds to go, seeing if they can go ahead and tie this game up. And he misses them both. Ball to Rapids, ball to Assumption Catholic. 53-52, 9.8 to go. 8 seconds left to go here in the ball game. 57-37. Rapids Lincoln led this game wire to wire. Got it to an early start, maintained a nice run from Merrill, and then just slowly but surely pulled away. Really a nice win.
Yep, under a second to go. But as Takaya Sell will head to the free throw line, Merrill got it close. It was 9-8, and then Rapids went on the run to end that first half. And again, a big kudos win here to Wisconsin Rapids, as they will pick up their 8th win of the year as Takaya Sell gets in the scorebook.
Good-looking shot for Takaya. Always fun to get in the scorebook at the end. 57-38, outstanding. Let's see if she can make them both.
And she sure does. Good-looking free throw shot there for the junior, and that'll do it. Wisconsin Rapids wins it here tonight, 57-39. We'll head down to the court, talk to Coach Mitch Wolding and the two seniors, and, of course, Sydney Holberg with 33 here tonight. Following these messages, watch our Next Step Prosthetics postgame show. Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. We'll be back after this quick break. So, Husky Sports.
Hi, I'm Shai from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and going on now through the end of the month, 2.9% for 72 months on all Silverado half-ton, both 23 and 24 model. 2.9 for 72 months, you heard it. Stop on in and talk to a sales consultant today.
Hi, I'm Shai from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Chai.
Chai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids High School as tonight the Lincoln Raiders knocked off the Merrill Blue Jays by a score of 57-39 here in the gym. We're waiting for Steve Maves to go ahead and connect with Emma Schillinger, the Rapid here on Rapids Senior Night, along with Maya Red Cloud. And we're also going to try to get Sydney Holberg, who led the way tonight with 33 points. Really an impressive performance overall for Rapids Lincoln, who comfortably led this game kind of from start to finish. Seating time is right around the corner, so again, going to remind everybody as we wait for Steve to please go ahead and check out the show on Sunday as Jason Zaleski and Dan Ross will break down the WIAA women's high school basketball brackets, which will be released at 11 o'clock. And tomorrow on the network, you can feel free to go ahead and check out as the Assumption Catholic Royals go ahead and take on the Abbotsford Falcons. 55-52 right now. Assumption boys are beating Abbotsford over in Abbotsford with 2.8 seconds left in the network as the team is coming out and we're going to have the post-game interviews with Steve Maves here shortly for you. So again, 57-39 here at Rapids Lincoln. The Raiders are victorious, and they're just getting ready to go ahead and have some post-game discussion. As they're getting the senior poster backdrops here available on the floor. Really kind of a cool piece that they do for the kids where they'll have those to be able to go ahead and take. And it looks like Steve is ready for us. So, okay, here we go. We're going to go ahead and throw it down to Steve Maves for some post-game interviews here from Rapids Lincoln.
Good? Can you hear me? Good? All right. Welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids as the Lady Red Raiders pick up a big conference win here tonight on senior night over the Merrill Blue Jays here with the two seniors, Emma Schillinger and Jazz Red Cloud, and then Sydney Holberg, 33 points tonight. We'll start with the seniors. Just talk about obviously it's been an up and down season this year. Pick up a nice conference win on senior night. Just talk about how special that is.
I love this team so much, so this is like really special, and I wouldn't have wanted to go through the season with anyone else but these girls.
I think it's really awesome that we were able to get a win on senior night, and it just means a lot.
And obviously a nice sized crowd here tonight for all you guys. You lost to them 9 days ago. Come back home, pick up an 18-point win. Just talk about the momentum that you guys can carry into the last regular season week and then into the postseason.
This upcoming week is a big week for us, and I feel like if we show up like we did tonight, we'll do good and we'll get some wins on the road.
You can keep that 33 points tonight for you, 20 in the second half. Just talk about what was working for you.
We've been working on getting the rim in practice, and I feel like we just utilized that tonight to our advantage.
One last question for you guys. Being able to play with your sisters, just talk about how special that is. Not everybody gets that opportunity. Just talk about being able to play with your sisters.
Okay, I can tell. It's an opportunity that a lot of people don't get to have, and it's just something so special.
I've played with her since like the second grade, so this is really special.
Okay, we'll put you guys in the house, all right?
Okay, do you want to go first?
Okay. I'm Sydney Holberg, and I'm in the house.
I'm Jaslyn Red Cloud, and I'm in the house.
I'm Emma
Oh! No, you have to just say sit. Just say sit.
Oh, okay.
Then all together.
My bad. It's fine. I'm Sydney Holberg.
I'm Jazz Red Cloud.
I'm Emma Schillinger.
And we're in the house.
Thank you. With that, we're going to sign things off here from Wisconsin Rapids. The Lady Red Raiders pick up a big-time win here tonight, 57-39 over the Merrill Blue Jays, and pick up another big conference win here tonight. Big thank you to Emma Schillinger, Jazz Red Cloud, and Sydney Holberg for stopping by after this one here tonight. Thank you all again for tuning in. We've got the Kohler Blue Bombers and the Assumption Royals over at Assumption High School tomorrow night. Tomorrow afternoon. That's boys basketball. For Paul Jaglinski and Olivia Zimmerman, this is Steve Maves. Have a great rest of your night. We'll talk to you again tomorrow afternoon right here on Zaleski Sports.